Hey guys, welcome to Gardening Upbeat and I hope you are doing very well. This video is all about one of the most beautiful plants that bloom really very well in the springtime, spring and mostly winter time. The name of the plant is Ageratum and here I am going to show you how to grow it from seeds. Honestly saying, in many places this plant is known as weeds and many people prefer not to grow it. However, I don't have any issue while growing beautiful weeds similar to Ageratum only and only if it's not going to trouble my other plants. And if we grow in pot, I don't think that we are going to get too much difficulties. So let's see how easily we can grow the Ageratum in pots. So here are few seedlings of Ageratum and funny thing is I did not sow any seeds. They just self-seeded from my previous years of plant and I believe you have already seen me using this kind of pot to germinate the seeds. So same thing happened. This pot was near to one of my Ageratum plant and some seeds fall on the top surface and it grew itself. But anyway, you can grow the Ageratum from seeds very easily. You can get the seeds online. Then you can take pots similar to me or you can also use seedling tray. Then take 80% coco peat, 20% vermicompost and then you can sow the seeds. While sowing the seeds, you have to remember that seeds of Ageratum needs sunlight to germinate and that's why please don't cover them completely. You can add a very light layer of coco peat if you get any issue like it's windy in your place. To transplant the seedlings, I am going to use 6 inch of pot and in one pot I am going to transplant one seedling. For the potting soil mix, I am taking 40% normal garden soil, 30% coco peat and rest 30% vermicompost. You may be thinking that Ageratum is a weed and it doesn't need too much rich soil. Well, I do agree with you, but I am going to provide it rich soil so that I don't have to fertilize it later, and this is the same thing I am going to do. The ideal temperature to grow Ageratum is 16 to 21 degrees Celsius and we can start sowing the seeds from around end of September in India. After transplanting, I am going to keep the pot in bright area for next 2 to 3 days and then I am going to keep the pot on terrace. Please note that Ageratum is going to bloom well even though if you provide them 3 to 4 hours of direct sunlight, but they are going to bloom much better if you provide them more sunlight, that means 6 to 8 hours. Ageratum needs lots of water and that's why please try to keep the soil consistently moist. But at the early stage, similar to the stage you are looking right now, you can take time and let the top soil dry out. At fully blooming stage, you should not let the topsoil completely dry out similar to the one you are looking right now. At that time, the soil should be consistently moist, and how to know whether the soil is moist or not, it's really very easy. Just dip your finger 1 inch into the soil, and if the soil is moist, then you should feel the moisture inside the soil, or else the soil should stick to your finger similar to what you are looking right now. But having said that, please also make sure that the soil is not too soggy. Anyway, soggy soil is not good for any plants whenever we grow in pot. Well, this is the final result, and here you can see my plant is blooming well and it's looking really very beautiful. I really don't know why many people neglect such a beautiful plant, and I would highly recommend you to grow this plant at your home. I have already discussed all the things that you need to know while growing Ageratum. And if you are wondering about what fertilizers I applied, like I said you before, I did not apply any fertilizers on my plants. And I don't think you should do that as well, because they grow really very well if you use rich soil at the very early time. But still, if you are feeling bad, then you can apply any fertilizers, such as you can apply 4 to 5 DAP crystals once in 25 to 30 days, or else you can also apply, let's say, 50 to 70 grams either vermicompost or compost cow dung powder in the similar interval. Finally, I kept my plant in my balcony itself, and it was blooming till around middle of the June. So guys, I hope you found the video useful and enjoyed the blooms as well. And if you did, I would really appreciate if you like the video, share it and subscribe to my channel if you are new to gardening upbeat. Thank you very much for watching. I still have many more flowering plants to share with you, and very soon I am going to do that. Thank you once again. Have a great time and enjoy.